Well, it's your boy Jeffrey, aka Mr. Lockdown, aka Mr. Mississippi Boy himself. Man, I seen this. This is just a recap. Some told me just review it, bro. I seen this and this almost brought tears to my eyes. This is showing what a young man with determination and will and God's presence, bro, can happen. I was scrolling, you know I am, you know some YouTube, we be scrolling through, not trolling, scrolling. There's a difference between trolling and scrolling. Scrolling through and it dropped in my lap, man. I'm sitting there like a little kid. This is on the Steve Harvey show. Whew. Let's just get right into it, bro. Hope I can hold up. Hopefully I can hold
Everybody,
up.
we're back with Walter Carr, a really inspiring young man who walked 20 miles to make it to his first day of work.
Now, first of all, he said a man that walked 20 miles to work. If that ain't determination, what is? A man that know he going to work. And you can't get some kids to walk from here to the refrigerator. But and some young men.
What motivated you to walk instead of calling off your first day?
I just got laid off my job for UPS, so I was putting in job applications, and nobody would give me a call back. And I was just like, somebody just give me that chance, I can show them who I am. And the moving company called me and said, hey, you hired, and I was so grateful for that. My car broke down, my ride bailed on me, and I was thinking, I can get that. I got 2 legs and 2 feet. I have a way to get.
Did you hear him? He went to work for a moving company. His car broke down on him. Steve Harvey said, why you didn't just bail on your first day? No, bro, that man had determination that he gonna do something. He gotta make some moves and shakes. He ain't waiting on nobody to help pay a bill. He trying to do it himself. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Real hustlers know what that means.
Company called me and said, hey, you hired, and I was so grateful for that. My car broke down, my ride bailed on me, and I was thinking, I can get that. I got 2 legs and 2 feet. I have a way to get there. So I'm supposed to be there at 7:45 in the morning. I left at 11:40 p.m. that night. At 4 o'clock in the morning, right before you get on the highway, I decided to take a 2-minute rest. And at that time, Pelham police officer came to the side and said, hey, are you okay? I said, it's gonna sound real crazy, but I'm actually heading to work on my first day of the job.
So what happened next?
His friend that knew that me in the area came pick me up and drove me the rest of the few miles. And at 6:30 in the morning, we arrived at the homeowner's house, and he went ahead and told them it was okay for me to come in and be this early.
So
now, understand, people holler about they hate the police. You have good police officers. Don't ever say every police officer is the same. You have great police officers. These kind of stories needs to get out. People keep on forgetting about this. One bad apple spoils the whole bunch. That's what they say.
Arrived at the homeowner's house, and he went ahead and told them it was okay for me to come in and be this early.
So the homeowner, Jenny, is here. Okay, so you're the homeowner. What'd you think when you opened the door and you found out what had happened to Walter?
To be honest, my eyes just filled with tears. At 6:30 in the morning to hear that story, you just loved him right away. I mean, he just a fine young man, you can tell. And, you know, being a mom, I knew he was tired. I said, hey, why don't you go on upstairs and just take a little rest before we start the move? And that way you can...
Hold on. When did you ever see anybody say, oh, you tired, go on upstairs, take your rest? Upstairs? If God ain't with this man, I'm about to lose my earphone. If God ain't with this man, come on, bro. Y'all, God, grace and mercy is with this gentleman here.
You know, rest.
Hold on. I want y'all to hear that again, what ma'am said. I want y'all to hear that again.
And you can tell. And, you know, being a mom, I knew he was tired. I said, hey, why don't you go on upstairs and just take a little rest before we start the move? And that way you can, you know, rest before your team
Wait a minute,
comes.
hold up. You tell this kid to go upstairs in your house in a bedroom and rest?
I did, because I knew he had to be tired. And he said, no, ma'am, I want to get started and help you guys move. Yeah.
All right. So let's get to this part, folks. Luke Marklin, who happens to be the CEO of Bellhop Movers, was so impressed by Walter's determination that he wanted to personally thank him. Check it out.
He's got everything he needs to be a bellhop. The one piece he's missing is like a way to get there. So this is my car. I'd like it to be your car.
Now, how many bosses, a CEO, come down off his high chair, seeing a man determined to push full thread to get to work and give him his car? How many have you seen? I worked for Lowe's since 2006. I put sweat, blood, and tears into Lowe's. Rephrase that. I've been working for Lowe's since 2009. I gave everything to Lowe's. I tried to be the last person there, the first person there, last person to leave in delivery. I tried to treat everybody's stuff like it was mine. Like I wanted delivered like at my house. That's how I did it. And to this day, I still miss the people. I miss taking care of people things to make sure they get it in decent and in order. And if you don't have that kind of type of character in you, you can't be a people person. Let's get back into the story, man, because I promise you I'm really enjoying this. This is just awesome.
So this is my car. I'd like it to be your car.
This whole story is so good. It's so good on so many levels. You know, first of all, young people.
Exactly.
To find that type of grit and hustle in a young person today
is virtually impossible.
Today, Jenny was so inspired to help Walter out that she set up a GoFundMe for him. The goal was to reach $2,000. And it ended up.
Hold on. $2,000. $2,000 was signed up for him trying to get a GoFundMe for $2,000. And I'm gonna sit here a minute and let y'all think, how much did it really raise? If y'all watch this, y'all should know how much it really raised. I can wait. Okay, I'm done. Y'all can get to listen.
$1,000. And ended up collecting more than $90,000. Walter, what'd you do?
I gave away $25,000 to Burnham Education Foundation that was in the high school.
Hold on. I didn't pay no attention to that. This man gave it to Birmingham Education Fund. Birmingham, Alabama. Where I go take my cancer treatments and get CT scans and PET scans. I may look healthy and everything, but this body been through hell with cancer, period. Let's get right back into it, though. This ain't about me. It's about this gentleman right here.
That was in the high school. With that organization, gives high school students ready to go into college life and get ready for
So you knew about this organization?
Yes, I was in it in high school.
Oh, you were in it?
Yes, so they made me to be the Walter I am today.
Really?
All I'm saying is some men need to take the place of daddies that's not there. They're not ready to be. Some men are not fit to be fathers. Not right off. Because they didn't have a father. So you can't just sit up there that's a whole different story. Let's get on right into it.
To be the Walter I am today.
Really? You know him?
Yes, I know him.
Mr. Carpenter, what would you like to tell Walter?
Well, Walter, you've inspired me, you've inspired thousands of people all over the world, and with your permission, we want to use the donation that you gave us to start the Walter Carr Award. And
I mean, for him to do that in your name, for this woman to open up her home, for this guy to give you a car, it's still a lot of good people in this country, man.
Hello?
It's still a lot of good people who care.
Keep talking on Steve.
Man.
Keep talking on it, Steve.
It just really does take a village. You 20.
Yes, sir.
You ain't see this coming.
No, sir, I didn't. And you my biggest idol. I always analyze you throughout my whole life. Every show, everything you do, I've always been there to watch.
Hey man, don't do this to me today.
Dude, do not do this to Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve don't, man, well, let me rephrase that. I'm going to call him Uncle Steve. He don't understand what it takes to sustain. He is the epitome of sustainment. What he done been through, then he passes on that knowledge to me, to everyone. Stuff like that. Bruh, you gotta have something in you. And when I mean something, you gotta have God in you to understand, Steve. You got, if just talking about it, you gotta be about it.
Everything you do, I've always been there to watch.
Hey man, don't do this to me today.
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here. To see my biggest idol and be right here with you, it's a blessing to me. And I thank God for it. I really do.
Man, do you understand why people call you Uncle Steve? That is the most highest respect for a black man, to call a man that ain't even in his family uncle. That is the highest respect, period.
See, you know, man, what's crazy about this is if you're a spiritual person, you ain't missing this. You just got to see how it all come together. You have no idea who God made you to be, but you got to hang in there to find out.
Hello?
You can't give up. It's
Hello?
at your darkest moments he show up.
Hello?
He show up. He be shining, man.
He show up to show out. Just to let people know I'm God and I'm the only one. Beside me, there's no other. Do you understand?
God show up. See, the color is all out of this story.
Facts. No paper.
This ain't a story about color. This is really the truth about who we are and who we supposed to be.
Facts.
It ain't supposed to be no, oh God, he can't come stay in my house. Who that little black man at the house? Call the police. The police, we keep hearing about how they don't pick us up. They do pick you up. The police will go get you something to eat.
Facts.
Every police ain't shooting us.
Facts.
We gotta start telling these stories, man, because these are stories that's got to get out, because it inspires other people. This is so crazy the way this happening. Who lets somebody they don't know come in their house and go upstairs and lay down? Who gives away a car? Who puts a scholarship? You got a scholarship in your name, dog. That's crazy. Do you see that? Well, Walter, you done messed me up today, and that's not the only surprise we got.
Wait a minute now.
Dedication and determination, as really, like I said, it just inspires all of us to be better. You have no idea the path you set on. You don't know, man. You can actually be a poor kid from nothing.
Yeah.
And because of God's grace and mercy, he can put you in places you never ever thought you'd be.
Facts. No paper. That was a true 100% statement from Uncle Steve. True statement. Bruh, we men need to take heed. Break out a pen and paper and take some notes.
Grace and mercy
Hmm.
can put you in places
Hmm.
you never ever thought you'd be.
Hmm.
See, I'm sitting here, I'm tripping because I'm a you. I was a kid out the dirt. And where I am today is because of that grace and mercy.
Huh.
It's sort of crazy, man. I hope you see what's happening and get on this path and stay there. Cause you didn't get sent in this direction for no reason.
Woo.
You ain't got a scholarship in your name for no reason.
Woo.
These people didn't give you this car for no reason. This
Keep
woman didn't
speaking.
open up her house for no reason.
Keep
The police
speaking.
didn't pick you up and didn't do you like you read about.
Hello.
They helped you, they fed you. All of this happened for a reason. You got to stay on that path, man.
Yes, sir.
Cause of that, we're gonna send you on a 5-night getaway to the True Bay Boutique Resort in Grenada.
Man, that just bringing a gospel song to my mind. He keeps on blessing me over and over again. That's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing. Pour out like a river.
5-night getaway to the True Bay Boutique Resort in Grenada. Yeah. Now,
Wow.
you probably don't know where that is because I didn't know where Grenada was till I was 44. So
I'm 44. Yesterday, November the 14th. Only Grenada I know is Grenada, Mississippi. What Grenada are you talking about? You need a passport to get there? Nah, dog, I don't know nothing about
where
that.
that is because I didn't know where Grenada was till I was 44. So you're gonna need a passport. You got a passport?
No,
You gotta get busy, dog. See, I know all this here. At 20, I didn't have nothing. I'm telling you, this dude is me. You're gonna experience an all-inclusive accommodations in a 2-bedroom villa.
What?
Yeah. See, you ain't even got a 2-bedroom apartment.
No.
Yeah. See, all this way over the top right now.
Way over the top. Phew. That's on the move. For real. That fool, my wife gonna get, hey, God gonna bless me to get her there. Sure is. I promise you that.
She's in a 2-bedroom villa.
She don't like to fly, but she
See, you ain't
gone.
even got a 2-bedroom apartment.
No.
Yeah, see, all this way over the top right now. And then all of this airfare is provided by Grenada Tourism Authority.
Oh, this is the Caribbean.
You're an incredible young brother, man. And God got something really great in store for you. I mean, it didn't already started, but you're on your path to some real greatness. You're gonna change a lot of people's lives, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I
I normally don't do reactions or reviews to Steve Harvey because I be trying to keep Steve Harvey to myself. This happened 2 years ago. And like I said, my birthday was yesterday. The day is Sunday night, really, in November 14th, 2020. Let me give you a little recap. That's why I say I know where this kid, I know where Steve Harvey's at this point in time. 2006, diagnosed with non-Hodgkin stage 4 cancer. With God, grace, and mercy, love, and family, beat that. 2012, 2013, here we go again. Non-Hodgkin lymphoma, stage 2. Grace and mercy, God's grace. Family, love, and family, beat that. 2016, it comes back. 16, 17, it comes back. Had to spend a week in the hospital taking chemo Monday through Friday, 24 hours a day. After the second round, with a second treatment round, the body started rejecting the chemo treatments. Okay. Now we got to go to Birmingham to a cancer treatment center that do experimental chemo treatments. Okay, we do the experimental, we beat that. 6 months after we beat it, it comes right back. And I've been sitting down ever since. A normal working man like myself will go stir nadi crazy, if you understand. My wife, my wife, she pushed me. She said, get up, do something, move around, find something to do in the house, because you're going to go nuts. And I said, babe, I want to make my YouTube channel. She pushed me. And right now, I'm at 9.6K. And I only been on there, well, at the end of this month, it'll be 11 months. And it's all God, grace, and mercy. It's all. But like we say in Mississippi, 101 down, Mississippi on lockdown. Peace.